Greetings. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling today? Let's see what Spirit has in store. What is the overall message that Spirit wants me to transmit for y'all today? No, this is a timeless general read, so take what resonates, throw away what does not. Do not make it fit if it doesn't. If this ain't your story, then do not try and make it fit like it is. All right. Okay. I'm definitely feeling the energy being extremely, I'm hearing heavy, chaotic, tired. You could feel really like drained, annoyed, just fed up with all these tests, lessons, karmic cycles, people. It's a lot going on right now. If y'all are not aware, there are protests going on all over the place, which lets you know that the energy is very chaotic worldwide. So if you're feeling the need to retreat, to not go to too many places, to just chill out, just you don't want to be bothered, because people just, it's like you're being shown to you all the people and things that are no longer in resonance and balance is what I'm getting. So a lot of mirrors, a lot of masks. You're being mirrored to you, the people who have masks, the people who have demonic attachments, possessions, the people who just really don't like you because your spirit hasn't been broken. They haven't been able to break your spirit. Your light's still shining. And they just bitter bitches. It is what it is. A lot of bitter bitches, their energy is being shown to you so that you can cut them off once and for all. Tell me what the viewer needs to see, Spirit. What is it that the viewer needs to see right now? Or how's the viewer's energy? How's the viewer's energy? Let's see. Okay, we got the puppet master with passion. So yeah, a lot of the connections that you once had love for, you cared about, or you just, you saw them in a different light. You had a lot of passion for them. 3 2s for confirmation. Is like you're seeing how these people are being controlled. You're seeing the black magic that's controlling them, and how really essentially it's disrupting, dismantling, destroying, and making you become aware of the connection that you have and that you once shared. A lot of you have been throwing people away right in the trash, to throw the whole person away because their energy don't resonate no more. And it's not personal. It's just these people are on completely different paths. And you know what's coming to me now? I just recently heard about the spell of Marduk. Now I'm pretty sure he's connected with the Anunnaki. So what, Enki and Lil and all of those people, those are, you can believe and go after what you like. If you lose followers to this, I don't really, y'all know that's never bothered me. I don't care. I'm just here to pass the message along that I'm receiving from divine energies and knowledge. Those Anunnaki people, and not every last Anunnaki, but the majority, they are not to be trusted. If they really were people that, again, these gods, which really all the gods is all the same. They all the same. Either way, you're going to be worshiping, which is working for the gods, and obeying whatever it is they say they do. So with that being said, like I said, I'm pretty sure Marduk's a part of the whole Anunnaki thing. You can believe, worship, whatever you like. I'm not here to try to tell you what to do, just to help you connect some dots if this is what you've been experiencing. A lot of these people are under the spell of these entities. Now, I recently heard about the spell of Marduk, but they all the same thing to me. They all fighting this spiritual warfare, this battle, especially if you've been having a lot of weird dreams lately. Or people just, again, you just experiencing a lot of unpleasant events, people, connections, people just showing their true colors. I was told this a long time ago, and I picked up on it as well, but I remember being told years ago that from another psychic that people are going to start unraveling. You are witnessing people unravel. They can no longer take it anymore. The matrix is disintegrating as we speak. So a lot of these people that you care about, that you love, they're not who you think they are. They are under heavy black magic, heavy spells, heavy negative forces and energies that are there to siphon off of you, especially if you are divine feminine. It doesn't matter your gender, but if you resonate with that divine feminine energy and you are here to bring in the divine feminine light codes as we are supposed to be doing, you are under attack. And of course, you know this, but it's just you're like seeing another level of it. And it's coming from a lot of the people that you love and care about, or that you wanted to reconnect with or give another opportunity to. Let them go. Leave them in the past. They have to, one, even realize that they're under a spell, and two, do the work. It's nothing you can do for these people but wish them well. Or tell them to kiss your ass, whichever one comes fitting, more fitting, shall I say. Because I know I got some people that can kiss my natural black ass. So if you're seeing this and you feel like you fit into that category, well, there you go. If not, like I said, Spirit's going to take care of a lot of these people. Remember, karma is instant, and 3 5s for confirmation, especially the time period we're in. Karma is instant, but it's also inevitable. These people are going to have to answer whether they want to or not. It doesn't matter when, but they will answer. And again, karma's instant, so a lot of them are answering now. A lot of these people are going to be really, I'm hearing crying, crawling, trying to hit you up, trying to come back to you. And the door is closed indefinitely for a lot of these energies. Because again, you can't trust them. They're under these spells and you've had enough. You're drained, you're tired, you're over it. And you're no longer willing to be controlled by any type of magic, spells, people. And, you know, some of you not even under the spells, but you just, you cared, or you believed in a different reality or a different facade, a different mask that people were carrying. You can no longer believe what people are saying. You're gonna have to watch their character or pay attention to who they are in your dreams, and believe that shit. As soon as they show you who they are, believe them. Do not try and go back. I mean, you can do what you like, but you're gonna regret it. To rekindle these connections until they step to you and prove with action, consistent action after time, that they are who they say they are, that they've changed. Don't trust or believe a goddamn thing they say, because they just there to siphon off your energy, divine feminine. Remember that. So you could be meeting people who are under control, under black magic, and it's in different forms. There's so many forms of magic out there, but it's all resulting to the dark, negative, draining black magic that a lot of people are under. So you're seeing a lot of mentally challenged, spiritually compromised individuals, and it's like you're seeing it a lot quicker. But it's what it's doing. I know it's draining and it's tiring, but what it really is doing, it's preparing you to completely block these people off. To, as soon as you see it, say no and keep it pushing, so that you can make room for the people, the love and connections who are supposed to be in your life. Anything else, period, with the viewer's energy? Anything else? Some of you could be feeling like, or just coming out of this spell like transit energy too, because again, you were trusting these people. So anything else? Yeah, it's the same thing. Passion, tail riding. Some of you could have recently broken up, let go of someone you was involved with, spiritually, sexually, mentally. I'm hearing for some of y'all financially, we got side by side. So yeah, some of y'all closest people you've been married to, dealing with, in relationships with, regardless of the case. These could be family members, it don't matter. Co-workers, it don't matter. These people were all energy vampires. They're all tail riders. They're all trying to siphon off your energy, your essence, what it is that makes you who you are, what it is that makes you so beautiful and unique, and everyone wanting to be around you, divine feminine. These people are, I don't know how else to put it, they just heavily controlled, heavily under the MK Ultra, under the spells. And again, you'll know these people because they will come in the divine masculine energy, or just the masculine energy, whether it's they're trying to portray this divine or distorted energy. Either way, it's distorted masculine energy, regardless of what they're trying to portray. And instead of help you grow, they will siphon, they will drain, they will appear to be very interested in your lineage and your background and just what you're here to do, your mission, your purpose, especially again, if you really out here helping people wake up, come to their authenticity. And that's another thing. They are very unauthentic. They like authenticity. They like people with light like you because they can easily drain you of your energy if you're not aware. These entities, demons, devils, whatever you want to call them, beings, negative beings, they are here to get the divine feminine codes that you are here to implement and to anchor in divine feminine, and they can't get through unless you allow them, unless you open up the door. They need you. Remember that. These people are going to need you more than you will ever need them. And I feel like you see that now. You know that some of these people, you could be blocking a lot of people off, unfriending a lot of people. You're just not wanting to be bothered. You wanting to be left alone, because especially with these lunar eclipse we just had, 11/11 could be significant. But yeah, it's like you're just seeing the energy for what it is. And again, like I said, you'll know because they're just there to destroy, dismantle, and disrupt your path. They could be coming in at times of you stepping into a new cycle, leaving a karmic cycle. Right when you're about to leave a karmic cycle, these people show up. These people could be so-called prophetess, prophets, spiritual guides, leaders, and you'll know because they're very egotistical. They're always trying to down others. They mean harm to others. They're trying to down others. They put the divine feminine masculine against each other, or try to make it seem like one is higher than the other, when really we are a team. We are meant to work as a team, to work together, not one's better than the other. Yeah, these people will just try to act like they're all peace, love, and light, harmony, unified, and love, and all that bullshit. Because that's exactly how they look at it. 3 twos for confirmation. They look at it as bullshit. I don't, but that's how the energy's coming out. Like, I preach peace, love, and light, but that's not who I really am. I really don't love myself, nor can I have the capacity to love others. That's who these people are. And they might be real fine. Real fine. That's the trap. Not to say you're supposed to settle with some little frog that's just gonna treat you good. Look, if they not your type, they not your type. I do not recommend settling. However, just know that some of these fine people are the main ones who got these masks, who are under these spells, who are under this MK Ultra type energy. And they are just there for one thing, divine feminine, to take your energy essence and get these divine codes that you are here to anchor in, to this euphoric change that's coming, that's inevitable. Again, look at all the places that are protesting. Governments are collapsing. Government officials are running away. It is bound to come here in the States at any given moment. Or wherever you are located, outside the country, in the States, it doesn't matter. Civil unrest is coming, and you need to be aware. Now, you might not participate in it directly, but you need to be aware it's coming. You need to be aware of these people that are just going to try. So I'm not trying to scare anybody, so don't be scared. You're already prepared for this. This is why you're going through this, because a lot of you are in a new cycle. You've closed out a karmic cycle. You've done some recent cord cuttings. You've cleared your energy. You've set up more protection walls. You put out different spells to just make sure that you are unaffected by everything was going on. And I do recommend you do that. Protect yourself energetically, not just physically. But yeah, and Nepal made a very good, since I'm talking about civil unrest, they made a very good example of what we need to be leaning towards when this does come. Right after, they didn't harm anybody. It wasn't intended. They saved a lot of people, animals, but they made a statement. And then guess what? They cleaned up after they made a mess. Now, America got a different mindset with a different, just everything. I'll just say a different mindset. So hopefully we can get to that level of human decency. But if not, just know, be prepared wherever you are, that it is time to be your authentic self. and to seriously get rid of these people who are holding you back, because you are needed, divine feminine. They are trying to stop you on your mission, and they mad as fuck your spirit ain't broke yet. Yes, you are a one of wonders. Another reason why these people are so obsessed with you, because you're so special. They know they're never going to ever in their life find anybody like you. And that's with everybody. Everybody got their own divine. Not everybody divine. Let me be frank. Everyone has their own essence to them. Not everyone has their own divine essence to them like you do, divine feminine. And your energy is sacred. It is special. It is to be cared for, nurtured, guarded, and protected at all times, even in the astral. I feel like spirit smoke and mirrors. See, I'm telling y'all, like, I ain't making this shit up. A lot of people, they really get off of trying to trick you into siphoning off your energy. Even some people you haven't heard from in years or talked to in a while, you might think about letting them back in. They just want that in-person action, that in-person siphoning. They want to have the last word. And whether you say something or not, they're not going to. Spirit's going to make sure of that. Let's see. The one of wonders. Spirit's telling me to look this one up. Oh, see, I told you. You are about to meet a new version of yourself without warning. Embrace it. At this time, transformation is here, and you are the one of wonders. Destiny of abundance and joy is here for you. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, a vision of magnificence appears like magic. This is you. So when you appear in people's lives, baby, know you are making a statement. Even when you're just there to say or do one little thing, it's going to make a difference in this person's life. So trust, even if the energies that have wronged you, betrayed you, especially purposely, like I said, karma will be there. These people are scared. These people, and I'm not saying this for ego thing, but these people do fear you because they know that something divine is within you. That's why they can't let you go. That's why they always want to be around you. Cut their asses off. That's the best advice I can give you. They are not meant to go in this new cycle with you. It says, are you the one? Be sure before you enter into the world, but to her world, because it is just that hers. So yeah, I feel like you're at this point where you're screening everybody if they're even worthy of your time, your presence, your essence, your knowledge, your words. Because a lot of people, they really not. And it's not an ego thing. It's really a spiritual protection thing. 3 ones for confirmation. These people just don't deserve to be in your presence. They don't appreciate you. They only there to siphon, to use you, betray you, to make you feel as bitter of a bitch as they are. Did I say that right? Y'all get what I'm saying. No, like they want you to be bitter bitches like them. That's the best way I can put it. And like I said, they're gonna come to you in all types of ways. So be on the lookout. Smoke and mirrors is basically like, y'all know what smoke and mirrors is. You looking at some type of object or something in the mirror and it's not what it seems to be. It's smoke. It's a facade, an illusion. We got imbalance. So basically everything I've been saying, you're about to be in a place of isolation. You're being isolated for a lot of you. Because these people are too dependent on you. They're too dependent on your energy. And again, they are imbalance to what it is that you are discovering. Again, you're about to be, or you already are, in this new version of yourself, especially for the ones who are moving. If you're moving, in the process of moving, you feel like you need to, the place you're at, you no longer resonate with. This is a part of it. You becoming this new version of yourself because you're cutting off all of these karmic, toxic connections, people, etheric cords, parasites, which I recommend y'all do some cord cutting, some parasitic cutting, because that's all these people and energies are. They're parasites. They just want to suck whatever they can out of you. And so many people are depleted. So many entities and vessels are depleted. They're looking for their next victim. Especially people you haven't heard from, you're dreaming about in a while. Don't be fooled into calling them to see how they doing. They only want one thing, and your dreams probably told you that, what they want. But yeah, you're about to be isolated, and you need to be. Again, the energy that is going on is just real chaotic right now. Very, very chaotic. It's like you're stepping. My good reader, I love her. My Akashic Records reader, she was saying, especially the ones that are traveling, it's like you're stepping into 100-mile-per-hour winds. And you're stepping outside of that, out of being in, in your house where it's cool, comfortable, or just you're protected. Let's say that. And you're stepping out into that 100-mile wind energy. That's what it's like. That's what it's about to be like in a place near you. You feel me? And again, it's not to be scared. You've been preparing for this. And again, it's not to say it's going to happen tomorrow. It could not. I don't know. I just know that, remember what happened last time the world was protesting? All those little face masks came up. So just be on the lookout for things and how they change. How's the energy affecting you? You might not even feel like going to places you normally go to because the energy is different. Places you used to hang out at, restaurants, food, whatever the case is, party venues, just areas that they don't resonate. You could be, everybody you starting to meet just sucks. Clear your energy, do a cord cutting. You could have picked up somebody's energy, but it's also showing you how the matrix is disintegrating. It's breaking down and you're no longer meant to be there. Even if you got to make a little pit stop for a few months, a year or two, before you make the final, whatever it is that you're doing, whatever venture it is that you need to do that. But get away from these people. They are only here to bring you harm. They do not love you, themselves, anything. They are taken over, literally being controlled by other energies. 3 2s for confirmation. What else do you want the viewer to know? Anything else you want the viewer to know about this energy spirit? Again, the dependent card came out. Wall. Yeah, so again, these people are too dependent on you, on your energy, your light. You brighten up these people's day. You make them so happy. You make them smile. Being in your energy is truly like a vacation to a lot of these people, even though they don't treat you right. And who do you love more, you or these people? It's time to cut the cord. It's time to, let these people go. You no longer have to be dependent on them. I feel like Spirit is telling you to, these people's walls are so high, their wall of guilt, emotion, pride, ego, whatever it is they got going on, bitch assness, bitter bitchness, it's too high. You can't get in, they can't get out. And they're dependent on you to survive. They more than likely will be back because their life is going to disintegrate as we speak. Excuse me. Because again, if you're not learning knowledge, if you're not learning how to protect yourself, how to really be a warrior in the spiritual realm, baby, you're going to struggle. You are going to struggle. If you can't be your authentic self where we're going to, you are going to be on the struggle bus. If you can't figure out how to maneuver like a goddamn samurai does, for the ones who like anime, if you can't figure out how to maneuver and kill these demons, not with a sword. I'm not saying go out and do that, but you get what I'm saying. Unalive these people spiritually, they're going to overtake you. You're going to succumb to their negativity. You're going to be sucked in to their trap, which is exactly where they want you. 3 2s for confirmation. Bro, I cannot make this up. I said like the samurai and we got sensei. So I didn't even see this card. There we go. You are literally learning to be a sensei, to be a samurai in the spiritual realm. A lot of you are spiritual warriors. A lot of you are astral warriors. And you are, again, leaving a cycle of karma. So your dreams, either, again, some of you might have been affected by someone you've been hanging around, you had sex with recently, you did, either way, you didn't cleanse off your energy properly, and their energy on top of everything else that's happening could be unfolding in your dreams. So a lot of dreams that are, you feel unrested, or they just weird, they don't make sense, or they're just unpleasant. It could be your subconscious mind telling you how sick and tired you are of these people and energies, and how much you really should tell them to kiss your ass. Some people deserve it. All of them deserve it. Matter of fact, some people, the best thing you can do is say something, keep it sweet, simple, and short. Even if it is just kiss my ass. Or whatever it is that they need to hear. You'll know intuitively. Some people just need to know that you know what they're trying to do. That you know they're trying to be mean, spiteful, ornery. And that's it. You let them know that you know. And that's all they need to know. Because you pouring your heart out to these people. They're heartless. They have no heart. Because if they did, they wouldn't be able to treat you the way that they treat you. Or be willing to, I don't know, suck off your energy. Some people, and that's very little, really are completely clueless. And that they're being controlled and manipulated by spells, energies, beings, demons. They don't know. Some know. Some know because of the karma that they get, or just the misery that they're in. And yeah, they know. Especially those are the people you really want to, whatever you feel like telling them, whatever you feel the need to tell them. Sometimes it's meant to just say something sweet and short, instead of saying all of this and calling them all the names they deserve to be called. It ain't even worth it sometimes, because they want that reaction from you. They are so engulfed in toxicity, misery, and negativity. This is what they're looking for. They're looking to argue. They're looking to go back and forth. They're looking to be called this so they can justify their ornery, entitled, negative energy and actions that they give to you. They want a reason to justify it. Do not give them that reason. Like I said, tell them what they need to know and leave it at that. Don't pour your heart out to these people because they could care less. They really don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck about themselves. These are people whose bodies are deteriorating right in front of you, whose memories are slipping, the ones who cannot sleep. There will never be any sleep for the wicked. Please know that. Oh, this is a little cryptic message. But Spirit wants you to know that Spirit sees you and what you're going through, viewer. And that I feel like it's a big ending to all of this bullshit. Anything else, Spirit, that you want the viewer to know? Parted paths, blank slate, literally. Interesting. Spirit told me to take this one off. So yeah, you could be feeling as if you are in limbo, or as if you are in the middle of transition, of transformation, of transmuting energies to your liking, whatever that means to you. I also feel like this card has two meanings. The parted path. So as you see, there are two paths, viewer. Which one are you going to take? Are you going to take the one that seems familiar, the one that's safe? Or are you going to take the one that, what is this? It has a little rock in the road, and the rock might deter you. There may be some blockage or fear, or just something, an unknown variable that you don't see, or but your Spirit's still calling you to go in that path. You see how the sun is over there, a tree, growth, new life. The tree of life is in that direction. And it's a lot of full moons. And we just had a full moon in Pisces. So you really could have been feeling like this right before, during, after. Again, this energy is going to keep coming up until you get rid and clear all of this negative energy out of your psyche, karmic reality, or just any reality you in. But I feel like that even though you might not know what's down that path, you know it's better than the one you've been going on, because that's not leading you to anywhere but the same old shit, just a different day. So I feel like you got two choices like you always do. Really, the illusion of choice. Because it would be an illusion for you to keep going down that path. So you really don't have a choice but to go down this new path. I mean, if you want me to be honest, which I always am, I'm going to be real with y'all. There is no choice. You must go down this new path or keep receiving what you've been getting. I don't know what I was about to say. Whatever it is you've been getting is what you're going to keep receiving, because it's the same shit. You feel me? So, and it's going to lead to that black hole of feeling empty or just feeling like you constantly falling. That matrix is shut down. Again, you've mastered it, remember? So now it's time for you to experience a whole new reality where you're more in control but going with the flows. You don't want to be too controlling, and then you end up like these people who are, you know, being controlled by the little puppet master, whatever spell they're under. And once you do that, because I do feel like you got to choose where you're going to go. If you choose the great path, since we already know what's coming with the other path, 2 is 1 and blank slate. So not only will you have a blank slate to completely rewrite and redirect how your reality is going to be from here on out, mainly because you've gotten rid of all these karmic people who were holding you back, siphoning off your essence and energy and magic and greatness and abundance. These people siphoning off of you and they holding you back. Now that you done let go of these people and you've left them in the past for good with very little contact, if any at all, some of these people you do not need to talk to, family and all. Some of them, hey, how you doing? Bye. Most of them, they don't exist anymore. Now they can, and you can do whatever you like, but if you want the best results to a happy reality, don't associate yourself with these people, yo. I don't care who they are. They keep showing you who they are. So you have the opportunity to create your own slate and attract people who are more like-minded. This could be one person in particular. For some of you, it's 2 is 1. So your other half, your divine counterpart, is waiting for you once you let go of these people. And it makes sense, you know, if you were to get with your divine counterpart while you still attached to all these people, they could really, their karma could fuck up what you got going on. So that's what I'm saying. It makes sense that you're meeting a divine counterpart or your best friend or a new family or just people, a community that's like-minded like you, that share the same vision, that is ready for growth. Once you cut these other people off, because you don't want them to fuck up what you got going on, you feel me? So it makes sense. Yeah, see, under the black hole, we got oil and water. We got frenemies, you feel me? So a lot of this energy. And what else is next? The seedling, mirror on the wall, side by side. So yeah, it's like you can either stay here or you can go where you will be respected, where your energy of peace, love, and light will be mirrored, where you'll be around people who got your back. It's literally 2 energies we speaking about here. So if the path is up to you, viewer, 33 and 22 could be significant. But yeah, completely up to you. You already know what one path, or what awaits on one path. You've already been down there. Don't go down there again. You got some beautiful things on this other side. You just gotta get away from these people. And it might take, you know, a few months, a month, a few weeks, few days, whatever it is you're going through. Keep pushing forward in that direction. What does the viewer need to hear from the I Ching? And I seen, what was it, 33 today, about I Ching 33 on this little Asian lady I follow on Instagram. I forget her name, but she dope. But it was basically just talking about how to let go of people, karmic people, let them go, leaving them in the past, isolating, mastering the art of detachments. Let's see, we got 28, 1, oh, with the little sun right here. I like that. And then 47. What are these, Spirit? I keep hearing one more, so one more, Spirit. Okay. There's one more. And then 51. What's that? I think that's 6 at the bottom. But let's see what we got here. The receptive. There is no weakness associated with this card. It represents pure and integrated creative power, bringing into movement all the things in the universe and human life. A time under this sign is full of inspiration and energy, leading to inner growth and worldly success. Use the fortune of destiny with intelligence and far-sightedness. Ensure that your actions are also to serve to bring good fortune, happiness, and prosperity to your fellow human beings. Don't waste your creative powers on unplanned activities. Sometimes it is even better to do nothing at all. Now you can achieve your highest goals. You need to organize your powers, behave honestly, and keep stable. The more you trust you have in your own powers, the stronger you will become. So literally, you're in this whole receptive period of just who you need to cut off, who you need to let go, so you can keep pushing forward on your mission. Exactly what I was been saying. You are on a mission, divine feminine, and these energies ain't here to do nothing but to mess up what you got going on, and you will not let them. Okay? And they mad. They big mad. That's all that is. You overestimate your own creative power and want to achieve too much at one time. If you don't pause for a breath and scrutinize your desires, you will lose your sense of life's realities and trust of fellow men. So for some of y'all, you need a break. You need to relax. It's not always about healing every single moment and second. You done enough healing right now. Take a break. Take a breather and chill out. Sometimes you don't need to do nothing. Especially if you resonate with being a healer or a leader, a teacher, a student, whatever it is that you're here to do, whatever it is that you are here to, your purpose, your gift, take a break so that you can replenish, so that you can really see these frenemies who smiling in your face, who really don't fucking like you, so that you can confront them and cut their asses off and or block, because they don't have the mental capacity to have an adult conversation about what they're doing, nor have the consciousness to change any of that. You must make a decision now. Do you want to serve the community with your creative strength or choose to cultivate your own individuality? Follow your intuition and you will find the correct way by yourself. So again, you putting a lot of energy into other people or you need to put that energy into yourself. Some of you, it's time for you to really serve your community. Like you've been on this journey, you just need a resting period and you're about to step into a reality of where you're doing more of the serving. You could be wanting to create or do something with your community to bring healing. You want to anchor some of these codes in the 3D through your healing services. You feel me? While others, you really do need to take a break. Either way, you'll know which path you're being guided to, where your focus needs to be. Some of you, is just a short period of time, you're focusing on yourself. You're getting yourself ready for this new path that you're taking, where you're going to be more active in your community and healing. You feel me? Anything else with this? Okay. That's all I was really getting with that one. But just know, a new dawn, just the number 1 being here says a lot. I don't think I've ever pulled the number 1 card, so kudos, viewer, kudos. Let's see. Predominance of the greats. You are in a situation where too many things are affecting you at once. They all seem to be important and all demand your attention. You need to look at things carefully so this extraordinary situation does not become permanent. You will find a way out once you succeed in reducing your view of details down to fundamentals. In doing so, you should anticipate suddenly finding yourself in a totally new position in life. The predominance of the great heralds a new crisis, marking the crossing into a better period. Remain relaxed and serene, and you will solve all your difficulties, whether by taking active measures or through patience and biding your time. So, same thing. Basically, you need a fucking break because it's all too much. Everybody's pulling on your energy, your heartstrings. Everybody wants a piece of you. Everybody wants to be around you. And none of these people fucking deserve to even see you. And I'm just keep it 100. They don't even deserve to lay eyes on you, divine feminine. That's why the energy has been heavy all reading. And I cleansed. I did just do a cord cutting, so it could be some of that energy just leaving. But it's just, I can feel it from whoever I'm picking up on. It's a lot going on energetically. I feel like that's why Spirit been telling me to just chill with readings right now, because it's a lot going on. And a lot of people are tugging on everybody's energy, you know? Especially the divine feminines, the real divine feminines, not some of these fake, excuse me, witch bitches that's out here trying to pass off as a divine feminine. Because best believe they out here. It's a lot of them. Block their asses. You need to tackle the task courageously, even when it involves danger, because your task is worth fulfilling if it requires sacrificing. So, whatever it is, like, even though you're taking a break, still work toward you getting out or away from these people. Now, you might think it's dangerous because it may seem or appear, or because you don't know, or because it's the unknown. Do it anyway. That's what Spirit is telling you to do. Some of you may be creating stressful situations for yourself, which expends energy without bringing results. Connect with your roots, especially if they lie almost forgotten. So that's for somebody specific. If you're expending a lot of energy, it's because you need to get outside and ground, recall your energy, cleansed, blissed, purified. You feel me? You don't want to just call your energy back. I've just been around other people. If you want to realize something in this period, then you need to begin carefully and have a plan in mind. Pay close attention to every detail. This may seem exaggerated, but it is the way to avoid making errors. You're facing a surprising development. Surround yourself with dependable people who are suited to you. By this means, you create the foundation upon which real regeneration can take place. Don't try to force a breakthrough. Great obstacles block the way. You will end up getting no help if you ignore all the warnings. You will find support and you are able to continue your task, but you will come to a compromising position if you want to charge ahead without looking both ways first. So basically, it's just really telling you to just pay attention to what you're doing, who and when or how you're giving information. Just be careful, because Spirit is always looking to use people, situations, things to take you off your track, to deter you, to discourage you, divine feminine. Just pay attention. Don't be telling everybody everything. Move in silence, especially none of these people. Ain't none of their business what you doing. Yeah, but you gotta find support, and don't force no breakthrough. Let it come to you. Again, you want a divine feminine energy regardless of your gender. Let the information come to you. When you sitting down in silence or you grounding outside, no electronics, that's a lot. That's the perfect time for you to get information and to pull in divine knowledge, to channel that knowledge. You feel me? Sometimes you just need to sit and do nothing. And that's where you could be at, where you can't do anything. You've done all that you can do. You've crossed all your T's, dotted all your I's, and you just got to sit and wait. Let the divine knowledge come to you. Let's see, 47. But don't try to force nothing, in other words. The soaring powers, this is distress. So yeah, I told you, like, the energy is heavy, but I really feel like it's going to be these people. You might be feeling this, or might be getting rid of this energy, or might have picked it up from somebody, but guarantee you, and right before that we got ascension. So right after you ascend or right before you ascend, a lot of distress may come up, because it's telling you and showing you what you need to get rid of, who you need to get rid of, what energies need to be transmuted. The soaring powers of the former sign have come to rest. The result is a time of distress. There remains nothing else for you to do than to surrender to this unfortunate development. Try to remain calm and optimistic. With positive thoughts, you can create the preconditions for later success. Admit to fear and uncertainty, for you are at the mercy of outside forces. Stick to your guns, even in the difficult now. Even if it is difficult now, remember the chance for inner growth occurs in every situation in life. Take life as it comes and focus on that innermost characteristics, which is above to fate. So basically, whatever situation you're in, 3/4 for confirmation, keep going. I just, again, with the 3/4 and then the 4/4, keep going. It may be hard work. You may have to do or move a little things. You may have to transmute, tweak some things, do a little manipulation. Nothing that's going to harm anybody, of course, because we're not here to harm nobody. But just manipulate the energies and how and when and where with whom you say things with, so that you can create the reality you want. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm telling you what you feel like your intuition is telling you to do. Listen to your intuition. If your intuition is telling you to say this to this person, say that. If it's telling you to say nothing, do that. You know what I'm saying? So whatever you got to do to get to where you're going, as long as you're not harming anybody. Okay? Y'all get what y'all read between the lines. You would like to help others out of their distress, but you are too hesitant. Don't allow yourself to be deterred. Insist upon your own ideas being implemented. Only then will you and others get your just reward. So you might be wanting to help these people, but you're hesitant because you're fucking tired and you know they don't deserve it. Let them go. Focus on yourself, and then the people who you're meant to help will come. In other words, anything else with this? I didn't think so. That's for somebody specific too. Like, stop trying to help everybody and be Captain Save a Hoe. Letting them people go. They don't give a damn about you. You need to have that same energy. Match their energy. Excitement and tremor. So interesting. So, new beginning. You just seeing everything and taking this rest. You seeing all the uncertainty, the imbalance, the chaotic energy all around you. That's that distress. And then this one, which I felt like it was going to be a good one, because we got this figure hitting a drum, hitting a gong, like, yes. So right now you may be in limbo of all of this energy, but baby, excitement. The bottled up tension eases, and a tremendous energy is released. This experience is a shock, and it gives rise to fear, as life can change with a single stroke. The disturbance to the unusual and familiar has, however, a markedly productive effect. With things beginning to move, they become changeable in the positive sense. This is also true when the experience of reaching the turning point is painful. You can later react in a more relaxed manner to the vicissitudes, interesting, of life. Your faith in your own abilities grows. And feeling the power of destiny over your own life, you may experience the greatness and honor of cosmic order as well. Out of this grows humility, and from humility comes wisdom. So basically, everything you've been through is all for a purpose. At the end of the day, it might be painful now, but it's promised to bring excitement, to bring happiness, to bring togetherness with the right energies around you. So it may be painful to hurt and to see that some of these people really do fucking suck, that they really are just where they are. They all on their own separate journey and don't have nothing to do with you. It might hurt because you might have really wanted these people in your life or wanted to see them grow and you care about them. But fuck them. You know what I like to say? Fuck them. They don't exist to you anymore. They don't. And some of them really do. Fuck them. Yeah. Some of them do really need to hear that energy, or they really need that energy pushed towards them. You're not harming nobody, but they don't exist no more. Because again, if these people continue to exist in your reality, what have they been giving you since they've been existing? Like, let's be honest. Pain, karma, suffering, tragedy, all this negativity, draining energy. What's the point of holding on to them? It ain't none. You are at a turning point of your life. That's why all of this is happening, baby. And I just want to see what this last one. Conflict is in reverse. So yeah, you could be getting into a lot of conflict with people, or people just starting shit with you. You tired, you just trying to stay away from it, or you can just feel people are very conflicted. It's this energy. You're at a turning point. You're leaving all of this shit behind. You're literally having the ability to tell the universe, nope, This don't resonate with me no more. I don't want it no more. I don't want to see it. I don't want to experience it. This is not for me. Goodbye. In the past forever and ever and ever and ever. You get what I'm saying? Excitement and turbulence wherever you look. By distancing yourself, you remain calm and in control. Even if people feel that you are insulating yourself, deep down you know behavior is necessary for self-protection. I cannot make this up, y'all. 49 could be significant, which is 4. So again, stability. 4 is the number of stability. To keep going, you're almost at a place of stability, or you just entered stability and there's just more to come. But yeah, you protecting yourself. So if people gonna be in their feelings, they gonna be mad that you don't want to be bothered. Whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-doo. Oh well, whoop-de-doo. It is what it is. Oh well. They have made their bed, now they need to lie in it. Has nothing to do with you. You are protecting yourself. And if they get mad, they don't understand, who cares? These people don't care about you. You need to stop caring so much about these people and how they feel. And I feel like that's where you're at. One tremor follows another. No pause for breath. Remain outwardly at the peak of excitement, but establish a firm point of reference within. By this means, you will find a happy medium in everything you do. So basically, if you keep finding happiness, you keep looking for things to find happiness in, you will find more happiness. But if you keep looking for reasons why your matrix is collapsing, why people fucking suck, why it's time for you to leave, you just may keep picking that up and running into people like that. So be very mindful of the reality that you want to create, that you want to live in, even if you haven't went to your next destination. Start creating that reality where you are, but cleanse that energy first. I guarantee you that's going to make you feel a lot better. Some of you are stuck at a dead end. The problem cannot be solved. Do not give up though. Look at the present stage of development while await and admit to your helplessness. So yeah, basically some of y'all just like, you can't go down this path no more. It's a dead end. Nothing else is going to come from it. The matrix is done. You've mastered it. You've learned. Everybody got to go in that matrix. You don't want to be associated with nobody. I get it. Yeah, you just got to wait it out. But excitement is coming. 3 5s for confirmation. An unexpected event sorely test your inner strength. Try to remain calm and maintain an overall view. An opportunity to escape the danger suddenly appears. So yeah, some of y'all, again, something could have recently happened, something about to happen, again, with some frenemies, more than likely some family or somebody who's really close to you. And you didn't expect. Remain calm. Don't give in, because they're wanting you to give in. They want to argue. They want to fight. They want you to go back and forth and degrade each other. Don't even give them that satisfaction. Again, sweet, simple, short. Whatever you do have to say to them, if nothing at all. Because you know silence is golden. That works too with some people. But you know what you'll need to do for whoever this person is. A situation suddenly arises, bringing the danger of material loss. Don't succumb to a wave of frantic activity. It is wiser to accept certain disadvantages and protect yourself from further harm with circumspect behavior. You will make up for everything in good time. Something is frightening to you. You will soon see it was a passing phenomenon. Relieved, you will ascertain that everything is all right, and smile a little about your fearfulness. So a lot of this stuff, you're going to be like, I was fearing this for no reason. This new beginning, this new cycle, me letting people go, people that I may have once depended on, or people that depend on me. I might be a little scared to let them go, but I'm going to do it. And now that I did it, I feel so much better. I feel freer. I feel lighter. You might be a little scared to go into the new reality, but you already know what's there in the past, and you're not going there anymore. 3 3s for confirmation. Also, again, there may be money, or I feel like you're getting over this whole money thing. You're not allowing it to control you anymore. You know you're going to be protected somehow, some way, as long as you stay on this divine righteous path. You feel me? 53, and 8 could be significant. 3 5s again. So yeah, like basically, but this time it's like you're not even worried. You're not stressed. You just like, oh, it's just where I'm at right now. It is what it is. I'm ending a karmic cycle. Maybe it was part of the karmic cycle, you know. I'm going to be just fine. I just have to wait until the next thing comes in. And either way, I'm going to be in a positive, high, happy vibration, because that's what's most important, people. I cannot stress enough. Happy, high vibrations. I know people suck. I know the world is sucking right now. I know that the energy is chaotic and you really just want to scream and give up. Divine Feminine, please don't give up. We need you. We need your energy. I'm saying this, I don't sound as enthusiastic as I am, because I feel the energy too. Like, I feel like I want to cry because I'm feeling everybody's energy on top of mine. And it's hard. It's frustrating. It's demanding, but that's why you are being called to rest, relax, rejuvenate, to be in your own seclusion, to self-isolate, to not be bothered with anybody, to move to a place of isolation. Don't even tell nobody where you're moving. For the people who need to know on a need-to-know basis, I'm moving to this place, this country, this state, this area. That's all you need to know. Some of them don't need to know shit, and you would know who those people are. But either way, you need to disconnect yourself from these people, from these energies, so that you can make room for something new. You could be wanting to give away a lot of clothes, colors that no longer resonate with you or that hold a certain energy to it. Do that. 3 5s again. Do that, viewer. Whatever it is you feel like you need to give away, to clear out, to just declutter. You could be needing to declutter. 3 5s again. You see all these 5s keep coming up, all this transformation. You leaving challenges, chaotic energies, just negativity. And once you leave that, that's when the transformation comes in. You are transforming into something beautiful. Divine Feminine. And these people know it. They can see it. These demons and these entities that are attached to these people, they know it, and they're trying to stop you on your path. They're trying to break your spirit. They're trying to drain you of your energy. They're trying to do any and everything that they can so that you don't anchor in these divine codes of change, because that's exactly where we are, people. Change is here. It is in full effect. There's also the new Ethiopian year, which really the calendar we should be going by. It is technically a year of 2018. That's the calendar we're supposed to be going by, but you know how the Gregorian calendar is. So you will more than likely hear me talking about both calendars, because I still do feel like they both matter, since they are both in our realities. But just know, since we are in the year of 11, so divine energies, divine knowledge, divine downloads and channeling will be ever present now that we are in this new year. And of course, there's a Chinese New Year too. It's whatever, it doesn't matter, whatever new year and year you subscribe to, people. Either way, we are here to shake shit up, and we are being prepared for that. So take this time to rest. You've done enough, Divine Feminine. You've helped out enough. A lot of you, it's time for you to start getting paid for your services, or getting paid more, or creating a different avenue or line of revenue, residual income, because you can't keep doing everything for free. You know, it becomes draining after a while, and it's only so much you can do for people. So I believe that is all I have for you. That was a lot to channel. I'm actually a little tired after this reading. So I know the Divine Feminines I'm picking up on, baby, you are tired. I feel it. I'm there with you. I'm tired too, y'all. But now's the time to rest, so that we can actually step into a reality that's going to benefit us the most. I really feel like, honestly, I would have much rather have gotten rid of all the karmic people, cycles, and shit that belong in the past right now, as opposed to it coming up in the future, where my past is full of abundance, bliss, bright, light energy, love, happiness, high vibrations, you feel me? Things that are aligned for me, rather than coming to destroy me. I'd rather get rid of that energy before I step into something completely new, where I have the power to create my reality, because I know ain't no bullshit or people that wear masks coming up in my reality. And I've already effectively blocked out the new people trying to come in, you feel me? So look at it like that. Change your perspective, Divine Feminine. Life be lifing sometimes, and be like that. But I feel like that this is the last time life is going to really life for you, because you're finally saying bye to everybody. everybody, because none of these people are willing to do the work. You might have one, maybe two, if you found some people along the way to help you not give up, to make you see like, okay, maybe not everyone in the world is completely shitty. You feel me? Maybe those people will come in, and who knows, they may be temporary too, but you know that they're on a different vibration, that you resonate with them, or they're a BBL, you feel me, a birds before land. They're letting you know that there are still good, decent people who aren't under the spells that are set out to keep us stuck in the matrix. If not, be prepared to say bye to all these people. They deserve it. They do not deserve you. Remember that, okay? So that is all I have for you, my beautiful divine feminines. Again, if this resonated with you and you're not a feminine, just take it as it resonates. Either way, take this time to rest, okay? And I will see you in my next reading. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Peace, love, and light.